This is break number 4,542. This is Sapphire and Finest MLB. We have a 25% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 8 spots in the break. Your fillers, we have Jean, Brandon S., Dan Lee, Lincoln, Andrew H. for 2, Avery K., Rich G., Matt K., Family Pack for 1, Kipper Carl, Davin for 2, Andrew A., Chelsea, a member for 1, or with the 199 super chat. Hello, RGL from CrimeCon. Hey, Chelsea. What is CrimeCon? Andrew A., Lenny S. Peter T. What is that? Ricardo V for 2. Izzy W. Jeff B for 2. Ian V for 2. I want to know what CrimeCon is. What is that? Thomas M. Paul F. Adrian G. Farrell for 2. Tony P. Nahadab. And Dean O. Is that like an Unsolved Mysteries convention or something like that? Is that what that is? Like a murder mystery convention?
Yeah.
5 times. Top 8 are going to get in. I was just taking a random stab.
She met Ice-T there.
She met Ice-T. Oh.
Yeah, Law and Order.
That's cool from Law and Order.
Yeah.
That's cool. 3, 4, and your top 8 in the break are going to be Booty Cheeks, Tony P, Ricardo V, Paul F, Lincoln making it on in, Ian V, Ricardo for a second one, Izzy and Ian making it on in, Ian for 2, Ricardo for 2. Convention where they teach you how to commit crime. Oh my gosh. Sounds like the Purge in one building. CrimeCon is a weekend event experience for true crime fans, creators, and professionals with heavy focus on educational CrimeCon. Connects thousands of attendees with mysteries, cases, and issues. And opened a box of cactus and didn't get a single numbered hit. Is that normal? That is not normal. I would probably reach out to Tops and see if they can do anything for you. She sent a picture of her with Chris Hansen. Do I think 25 Donruss football blasters will be impossible to find? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't ever go retail hunting. That's not my forte. That's not my area of expertise. So I'm not sure. All right, everybody who missed, you'll be in our filler giveaway at the end of the night. Your combo spots in this one, we're going White Sox and Marlins, Rockies and the Twins, and the Blue Jays and the Rays. Mechmanic on top, our gold member spot, down to Ian V. Gonna be on the bottom. Let's go 8 times. 8 times on the names and 8 times on your teams. Good luck. The goons are definitely going to be at CrimeCon. They're going to be at a different con. 6, 7, and 8. Jeff B up top, all the way down to Booty Cheeks on the bottom. Diamondbacks on top, all the way down to the Nationals. My wife would like the CrimeCon because she's always down here sorting breaks, watching murder mysteries. My wife. 6, 7, and 8. That is the Tigers up top, all the way down to the Rockies and the Twins on the bottom. We got Jeff B with the Tigers, Mechmanic with the Red Sox, Anthony L with the Orioles, Ricardo V with the Phillies, Lincoln with the Cardinals, Nahadab with the Guardians, Andrew C with the Padres, Randy L, White Sox and Marlins, Russell with them Yankees, Davin with the Rays and the Blue Jays. Informative murder. Oh my gosh. Josh H with the Angels, Ian with the Giants and the Astros, Sam Lee with the Rangers, Sean J with the Brew Crew, William B with my Mariners, Davin with the Pirates, Izzy with the Royals, Jeff B with the Diamondbacks, Paul F with the Nationals, Dead Dogs with the Braves, Alex J with the A's, Nick S with the Mets, Dead Dogs with the Cubbies, Alex J with the Reds, Ricardo V with them Dodgers on a filler, and Booty Cheeks with the Rockies and the Twins. If you guys have trades, talk them now. I do need to peek at something on my phone really quick. I'm going crazy. Shouldn't have neglected the cats. Run Good Wife loves me very, very, very much. I am no longer in the doghouse. I'm not in the doghouse anymore. I don't think I'm in the doghouse anymore. Maybe I am. I don't know. What did I buy her? I didn't buy her anything. I bought her dinner. Just smashed some Popeyes tendies for dinner. I'm so jealous. I am having ground turkey taco salad. Alright, I don't see any trades. If you guys have trades, you guys continue to stock them. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We had pizza last night, and I managed to stay. Got a bunch of stuff going off. We had pizza last night for dinner. Shout out Sam Lee for bringing pizza over. Shout out Cam from GTI for bringing wings over. And somehow I still managed to stay under my calorie count for the day, which is hard to do when you're eating pizza. What got me in the doghouse? Neglecting the cats while Run Good Wife was away last weekend. Cal with a home run. Oh, Cam is going to be big mad. You guys know what we bet yesterday? Cal Raleigh to hit a home run, Julio to hit a home run, Mariners to win. Unbelievable. So we had, for those that weren't here earlier, we had Cam from GTI, my buddy Sam Lee, who was in chat earlier. We had Golden Hawk here. He is here for the Seahawks game. JML, my wife, me, of course, all hanging out, watching football, watching SmackDown. Had some good Pagliacci pizza for those that are in the area. Very good pizza. My wife. GTI Cam is awesome. He gave us an update that the new mag colors will be in by the end of the month. My wife was very upset because while she was gone, I made the cats sleep outside. I closed the door on them. Breaking news, Run Good Wife won Employee of the Month for the 483rd month in a row. That's true. Yep. Yes, we have a Sapphire a Sapphire mag. We've got a green mag and a purple mag incoming, yes. Mr. Run Good Life, Mr. JML chat. How are we? Ricardo, we are good, man. How are you? Alright, let's take a look at our base cards, see if we get any MVP buybacks. They're just going to be base in these packs. Wow, from no hitting the Orioles to walk-off, amazing choke by the Dodgers. There's a Acuna rookie. Jeez. Brooks Baldwin. Iriato, Castillo, GT Realmuto, and Locklear. Gonna be in the Seattle area Tuesday through Friday. Looking forward to checking out the area for the first time. Nice! Weather is still good out here for a little bit longer. So you should be good. We've got Iriata to kick it off. 2-color in this pack. On the back, a nice Shota. Gonna be for the Cubbies going to them Dogs. Dogs are gonna lose in fantasy tomorrow. For the Tigers, we have an auto. It is 120 of 150. Trey Sweeney going to Jeff B. Sydney's brother. 120 of 150 on the Sweeney. And Adley. Adley, 243 of 250. Adley Rushman. What is RGL like on his pizza? Yes. Yes. I like anything on... No. My favorite pizza, I just like meat lovers. Otherwise, we're kind of weird around these parts. We like chicken, bacon, pineapple with a white sauce, like a Alfredo sauce. Like that's my wife. My wife turned me on to that pizza. But I'll eat any pizza. It's pizza. No anchovies. No anchovies. No anchovies. Definitely no anchovies though. Can't do it. We got Gavin Sheets and Griffin Conine. Spencer Steer sliding in. An Ellie De La Cruz Power Players. And Adele Amador for the Rockies. 58 of 150. Do I like cheese stuffed crust? Yes, I'm a fat guy. Yes. Come on now. That would be the weirdest no in the history of this channel. Nope. No, there's just something. It's too much cheese. Barbecue chicken pizza with Fritos on top. Oh, that sounds so good. RGL, come to New York, New Jersey. We'll eat pizza that will make your ankles swell. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. No, thank you. Trying to stick to calorie deficit every day. I weighed in this morning at the lowest I've been all year. So I'm trying to push down to 400 by the end of the year. That is the goal. From one rotund man to another, I won't steer you wrong. Well, barbecue chicken, onion, sun-dried tomatoes. Yes, that is very good. That is very good. My nephew puts Oreos and pickles on his pizza. Nope. Nope. We had an awesome taco pizza. You can't go wrong with taco pizza. Taco pizza is really good. New York pizza better than deep dish? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I like deep dish. I also like New York, like big floppy slices. That's cool too. I don't... The whole big floppies. I like the big floppies. I don't really have a particular style of pizza that I like. Too much cheese. I do not understand this phrase. Hit me a Shohei. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try and hit you some Shohei. Shunk, Julio, and there's Valentina Beloza. The old floppy disk. That's right. The old floppy disk. We got Caden Dana, just one color in here. Ketel Marte. Caden Dana, rookie for the Angels. Max Fried. RGL, I know you're busy, but getting an XL electric bike, those things are awesome. I'm not familiar with those. Actually, Jeezy's kid has one, so I kind of know those. Drew Thorpe. And how about a Mason Miller blue for the A's, 142 of 150. Thank you, Mike. In New York, grease is a topping. Wow. That was Sapphire Dolphin. That's funny. Hi, chat. I'm back and drinking my sorrows away from the Dodgers. L says Anthagoon. Tough loss by the Dodgers.
Oh, they've struggled so much over the last 8 years.
We have a purple in here. There's JJ Bleday, Gustavo Comparo, Andrew Vaughn, a 1990 of Acuna. I like those. And a purple of Wyatt Langford, second year Langford, 212 of 250. You guys are funny. Acuna was non-numbered. And let's get into some Finest. I feel like Finest wasn't good for us on Wednesday. That means it should be good for us tonight, right? That's how it goes. If it's bad one night, it's good the next. The Astros are winning 6-0 in the ninth. If that makes you feel any better, it makes me feel 0 better. 0 better. Can you get home run in frozen pizza? What, can you get home run in frozen pizza there? I don't know what that means.
That's a frozen.
Then probably not. They have the basic like national brands here. I don't know what our like regional pizza brands are for frozen.
You got
Tillamook, I guess, is one. Jacob Wilson. Julio, Salvi Perez, Garrett Cole. Our first auto is Junkency Noel for the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians in this break, that is going to be Nahadab. X-Factor of Jackson Jobe. Shoel Mbach, Soto, and Harper. Table Scraps just tapping his fingers together like Mr. Burns. Oh my gosh. There's a brand called Home Run. Got you. Okay, that makes sense. We don't do a lot of frozen pizza. I guess our go-to is probably DiGiorno. Tombstone, good one too. When I was growing up, we were all about that Red Baron life and Tostitos. Tostitos, the cheap brands. Yeah, oil spill, I think. We have an oil spill of Luisangel Acuna going to Atlanta, going to the Dogs. Is that a rare or an uncommon? As Ronald Acuna. Oh, did I say Luisangel? Yeah. Ronald Acuna, I apologize. Uh-oh. That is a uncommon. Red Baron goated. Somebody comped me on an oil spill of Acuna. I'm curious what that sells for. Probably not enough. Tony's. I always like Tony's as a kid. I like the yellow box or the orange box. And we would always get we'd always get DiGiorno or Tombstone. I don't know why. Drake Baldwin, 32 of 75 for Atlanta. There's an LE, 13 of 200 for Cincinnati. Saganu, Matt Shaw Refractor, and Luis Severino. Can someone comp me a Red Baron pizza? Somehow Domino's and Papa John's exist out here, even though they're the worst spot you can have. Papa John's is not horrible. It's not great, but it's okay in a pinch. You know what the one I don't like? I don't like Little Caesars. Little Caesars is like the worst. To me, Little Caesars, I don't understand how they exist. Totino's Pizza Bites, where you 95 chance. Yep. Those are lava for your mouth. Kyle Schwarber, Shota Imanaga. There's Ellie De La Cruz, Jaron Duran. I don't understand the appeal for Little Caesars other than it's $5 and it's always ready. Jacob Wilson and Chris Bryant. Every pizza is a personal pizza if you try hard enough. That's true. We have a patch auto in here. 70 to 80. Okay, we'll probably one-touch it up. Justin Henry Malloy, going to be for Detroit. That is 248 of 299. Going to the Tigers, going to Jeff B. J-Mail's favorite pizza, Hot Pockets. Yes. How about a James Wood 40 of 200? Nice one for the Nats. I just noticed the Commanders are still on there. You guys didn't tell me to take the Commanders off there.
They're getting better.
Are we going to open any Prism draft pick? Yes, absolutely. We will open anything that comes out from Panini. 40 of 200, James Wood. Vladimir Guerrero, Connor Norby, and Jazz Chisholm. The key to Little Caesars is to order custom toppings, so they have to make it fresh. That's good advice. That's a good tip. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. Godfather's Taco Pizza is a pizza of my youth. It's crappy pizza with my crappy taco sauce, but it's my crappy pizza. Says Rippin' Heaters. I like that. I like that. My mom worked at Papa Murphy's for a little while. We had a lot of barbecue chicken pizza. I remember just barbecue chicken pizza like every week. My mom claims that she created barbecue chicken pizza. I don't believe that, but her store started offering it after, I don't know. She always claims that she created barbecue chicken pizza in the 90s. I'll just give it to her. Spencer Strider, Byron Buxton on the X Factor. Drew Thorpe, 22 of 99. I'm just going to let her have it. I'm not going to argue with it. Matt Shaw on the X Factor. We have Rhett Lauder on the debut. Jackson Merrill and Marcus Simeon. You can't argue with your mom, right? Not about something like that. Just let her have her win. Because she also thinks that she created hamburger pizza, too. And that's going too far. When you think you created 2 pizzas, I don't know about that. You youngins will never know the simple pleasure of buying $20 wax boxes at Kmart and smelling the Little Caesars. Hi, my name is Run Good Life, and that's all I ever wanted to do when I was 9 years old. 10 years old is go to Kmart and get some new shoes and a box of Collector's Choice basketball. So, yes, I'm very well aware of the Kmart retail boxes. Thomas the JC. We have Keishel. Should have another auto right here coming up. It should be an auto, right? Or did we get we get shorted an auto in this box? Fernando Tatis, 91 of 250. Did we only get one auto in this box? Roki and Zach Veen. Did they really only give us one auto in that box? Unbelievable. They were really short us an auto in that box. Unreal. That sucks. Yep. Cool. The anti-influencer boxes strike again. I have 4 or 5 junk waxes with my name as a kid written all over. Dude, some of that old junk wax is still fun to rip. Oh, we hit the RPA. My bad. The Kenzie Noel and the RPA. I forgot about the RPA. My bad. I guess I was just waiting for a better auto. We'll get the Acuna. They said last sold 90 and 125, so nice hit for them dogs. Bang! Bang! Never mind. We were given Topps beef, and they gave us 2 autos. 94-95 Emotions NBA was good. Kid, oh my gosh. I remember when I was a good kid, it was 94 Flair Baseball. Otherwise, I got Score and Collector's Choice. Does getting in shorted an auto mean there was an extra auto in another box? I've gotten 2 autos in Sapphire this year. Some boxes of Sapphire just have 2 autos. I haven't seen any boxes of Sapphire that didn't have an auto. We have a redemption in here. Good luck on your redemption. We have Willie Adames and Kevin Alcantara. There's a Shohei right there on the finest timelines. So JC Thorpe, Schwellenbach, Skeensy, Buxton, Shohei base, and your redemption. We need to see a big redemption right here. Finest autographs 2, green of, how about Nick Kurtz for the Oakland A's on the team color going to Alex. Team color Kurtz. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see right there. What is a Dutch auction? You've said it before on their video. So that is how Panini sells some of their product. They started off really, really high. Every 5 minutes, the price drops until people buy enough and it sells out. So that's what a Dutch auction is. We have a Dutch auction for Panini 1 and 1 first off the line on Tuesday. Me and Sam Lee going to buy all the cases. We're going to be the influencers. We're going to wreck everybody else's day. Nick Kurtz, your first one touch of the break. Congratulations, Alex, with the Oakland A's. Drew, if you would like a side quest tonight, text me how many cases of 1-in-1 first off the line there is. The checklist is up. Monish reporting for duty. Jacob says thoughts on repacks. Best year I found myself buying into those in team player breaks. The thing about repacks is they're fine. They just need to be very transparent, and there needs to be no way for the breaker to game them and set them up for their friends or employees or whoever to get the hits. And they need to have a checklist. So repacks can be fine when done right. The problem is a lot of the hobby doesn't do them right, and that's why I take umbrage with them. I think transparency is key when it comes to a repack. Rhett Louder, Kobe Mayo, Riley Green. I might be a buyer on this one. That's a creator's auto of Edgar Martinez, 17 of 50. On card Edgar going to William. Nice. I'm pretty sure I have some Usos to trade them. Edgar Martinez to 50 on the creator's auto. That's cool. Are Fanatics and Topps the same company? Topps is owned by Fanatics. Edgar, on the creators, created some magical moments for Seattle in the 90s. Probably throw that one in a one-touch, too. Gunner on the X-Fractor. Manual Class A, 88 of 125. Kevin Alcantara, 155 of 300. Matt Shaw, Lawrence Butler. And there is Luis Arias. Actually opened 89 Donruss Wax Box. Paid $55 for it. It was authenticated. Pulled a Griffey rookie in perfect condition. Hey, congrats on that. I will say it is very, very hard to gem out those 90s cards, even if you think it looks perfect. They've seen so many of those. There's so many examples of perfect copies that it's just... You think it's a 10 and it's a 9 or an 8. And that's just kind of how some of that old stuff is. So. How's that Edgar? We love Edgar in the Pacific Northwest. He has a very clean-looking auto, too. Yep. That Kurtz is a $1,000 card, says Dylan. Is that last sold $1,000? Is it really? Devin Williams, Wyatt Langford, Cam Smith. There's Kurtz again. Heston, X-Fractor Churio, creators of Turner, Norby, and Ian Happ. I still think our best card to beat tonight is with that JJ Gold Dragon Scale to 10. $950 last sold on the Kurtz. We have another redemption. This is our third autograph in this box. What is going on? This is the discount double check box right here for sure. Let's put that on the back, or let's try to. There we go. Trying not to drop anything. Corey Seager, 177 of 325. Arrivals of Martinez. A gold timeline of, is that Yastrzemski, 46 of 50, or is that Fisk? That's Fisk. That's Fisk. Carlton Fisk, 46 of 50 for Boston. Yamamoto, Caden Dana, Vladdy, Judge, and your redemption. Finest autographs 2, blue parallel of Cam Smith for the Astros. Going to Ian. Going to Ian. That one's cool too. We'll one touch that one. Congratulations, Ian. What were some of my favorite baseball sets back in the 90s? Collector's Choice and Score, because my family was poor. Those are the ones that I opened the most. But I also loved Flair Baseball. Flair Baseball, the thick cards, them just being thick. And then Pinnacle, of course. Pinnacle did those, like, coins, like the tins with the coins in them. That set was one of my favorites, too. Boom! How about a couple nice redemptions right here? That's your first ever redemption? Congrats, Ian. Well, if we're going to get redemptions, these are a couple good guys to get them. That is Kurtz and Cam Smith. 202 and 132 last sold. Triple play was fun, man. I don't remember ripping any triple play. You know what set I remember? I remember set. They did baseball, so there was like that 91 Conlon collection. I remember those old timer cards with all the legends and thinking that I had Joe DiMaggio and Babe Ruth cards. And then also the swell football cards that were unlicensed that had like Johnny Unitas and Fran Tarkenton and all those guys. Was Flair the one with the double photography? Yes, those was Flair. Big Time Boogie, welcome to Gold. Thank you for hopping on Gold. Super J, you have a good night. And we'll keep it ripping on this box. Ripped so much 05 Diamond Kings. Man, that was a good time, too. Right after the 2000s. There's some very good sets. Like, what was it? Elite around that time. I really liked Elite and Playoff in those sets. Luis Daniel Acuna, X Factor. Walker Buehler, 44 of 49. The ones with the tools of the trade is like one of my favorite turn of the century sets. Kevin Alcantara. Bryce Harper is going to be on the Creators, 23 of 125. There's a Jarren Duran and James Wood rookie. There's some really nice, like, Leaf Limited came out. Some of the Fleer sets as they were going bankrupt. We had some really fun sets in around 2000. That's kind of the time that I was in and out of the hobby a little bit as I was graduating high school, and throughout my high school years, I was more into, like, Magic and Pokemon. But I was always kind of focused. I would say probably, like, 05 to 07 were, like, the 3 years I wasn't really active in the hobby. Like, those were the 3 years that I was, like, out, like, didn't buy that much. Durbin, Seager, Juan Soto, Bobby Witt Jr., Fernando Tatis, 98 of 350, Drake Baldwin for Atlanta. Creators of Aaron Judge, Luis Daniel Acuna, and Skubal. I remember the Dream Team cards, yep. My quick count is around 1863 photo 1-in-1 boxes, says Pathor. Well, me and Sam Lee are buying them all. FYI. We're going to just buy them out. That is our plan. We are going to be the only ones that have cases of photo 1-in-1. So if y'all aren't running your unlimited, no limit credit cards with us at the ceiling, you're not going to get any. Me, JML, Run, Good Wife, Cam, we're all going to be here on computers hitting cases at the ceiling. That's our plan for Panini 1-in-1 basketball. We are on to our final two boxes of the break. It is Sapphire Basketball. Sapphire Baseball. I'm reading chat right now. Sapphire Baseball, we are looking for a monster here. Am I class of 2012? I'm not class of 2012. I'm way older than that. Way, way, way older than that. All right, let's get started. And we've got black in our first pack. Black to 10. It's for the Twins, too. Saw that. Also for the Twins, that is going to be Royce Lewis. And for the Guardians, a Daniel Schneemann rookie. Black to 10. Of Royce Lewis, why am I not surprised? We pulled the red to 5 of this card. I am class of 2004. 9 of 10, black, Sapphire, Royce Lewis. Buy all of it and put it in a storage locker. That's the plan, Lucky Lefty. We're playing keep away.
Yeah,
We're playing keep away from the influencer breakers. Royce Lewis, 9 of 10. I don't think that's over 100. We pulled the red and it was barely $100. Got Marcelo Zuna and Luis Daniel Acuna rookie. Nice one for the Mets. Going to Nick. Vladimir Guerrero and Manny Machado. So all your Sapphire cards will be sleeved up before they ship on out. I'm old, class of 94, class of 87, says Elron. Class of 87 for Elron. What's a Bowman? I don't know what a Bowman is because this is tops. Benintendi, Tyler Locklear rookie, Nathaniel Lowe, and there is Brady Basso. Brady Basso. Class of 2011, you are not the youngest, not even close. You have gold in this pack. There's Jose Ramirez. Just an unappreciated machine in baseball. Matt Chapman, Wilson Contreras, and gold. Ty Madden auto, Ty Madden 5 of 50 for the Tigers. Buy all but one box, it'll skyrocket. Ty Madden 5 of 50. Detroit Tigers, Jeff B in this break. Class of 2020, says Dimitri. Ty Madden to 50. Class of 84, says Gordon Fanatic. So he's our oldest graduate so far. David Festa and Ryan Mountcastle. Chris Bissett, and there's Ryan Bliss for my Mariners. Now I feel old. Ty Madden playing the bigs. I'm not sure. Class of 2032, says Matthew. Wow, Matthew's young. We've got Kobe Mayo. There's going to be Joe Musgrove. Class of 52, I don't believe you. Prove it. Dalton Rushing, 98 of 199 is going to be our auto for the Dodgers. Going to Ricardo. Going to Ricardo on the Dalton Rushing. And there's Michael King. Dodgers had a no-hitter into the 9th inning and lost today. That's yep. Yeah, if you've not yet done so, can you guys like the stream? We have about 400 likes and 600 people watching. It'd be awesome if you guys could hit that like button. We got some giveaways coming up later. We have a Sapphire Selections Orange here. We have a Connor Norby, not bad for the Marlins. Isaac Collins, a very good rookie for Milwaukee, going to Sean J. Tariq Skubal, insane pitcher. Sapphire Selections for the Dodgers. It's Mookie to 25. Mookie Betts, 5 of 25. Going to Ricardo. Sapphire Selections look incredible this year. I do think that the product is a little overpriced every year. Every year, Sapphire goes up more and more. But it's tough to not love Sapphire. Does liking do a lot for your channel? It helps it out. It helps the channel and the live stream get pushed out to people who aren't familiar with the channel. And so they come to YouTube and maybe YouTube says, hey, you haven't seen this creator yet. And that's how new people and people who are not familiar with our channel, that's how they see our live streams and how they see my videos. So yes, it does help. Mookie Betts is going to be 5 of 25. Nice one here with the squirrel. I saw Dodgers. I was hoping that was Shohei Ohtani right there. Ken Brown with the 10 gifted says, thanks for putting out great content all week and hours of our lives. Great background in the woodshop. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. So working on content all night, or not all night, but all day yesterday. I got a bunch of videos scheduled for later this week and even next week. So we're a little ahead on the content game, which is always nice. Got dusted, that's right. Kowser, Nico Cavadis, Hunter Renfroe, and there's Yordan Alvarez to end our first box. We have one more box of Sapphire in this break. We'll have more Sapphire next week as well. Don't think we were supposed to get Tier 1 next week, and that got delayed. So I think our next set comes out in like 2 weeks from now. It's on the 20th. I think it's Bowman Chrome coming out later this month. Was I there for Bruno Sammartino's title run? I was not there for his title run. By the way, RGL, from earlier. I'm an idiot. Someone offered me that amount for the Steph Curry. I was looking to comp my. Oh, got you. RGL, biggest card I've pulled in personal, the Zion 101 or the Tom Brady auto from 22 Donruss. Those are my two big hits. Any word on triple threads? No word on triple threads. We have another black to 10. Another black to 10 incoming. Tier 1 has the bat knobs, yes. Leaf Lumber at the end of the month? I'm not sure about Leaf Lumber. I think the next big Leaf Baseball is the New York Bronx collection. I think that's next month. Carlos Narvaez. Do we open a lot of Allen and Ginter? Not really. Not really. It's for the Tigers again. Can we get Tariq Skubal right here? It's a hitter, so it's not Skubal. It's going to be Glaber. 1 of 10, Glaber Torres. What does he sell for? Going to Jeff B. What does Glaber Day sell for? Glaber to 10. Glaber Torres, 1 of 10. Let me know what that's worth. I have no clue. We wanted to see Skubal. Skubal would have been nice. Skubal machine. Aaron Nola, Max Muncy rookie. Jaron Duran. And there's Peter Fairbanks. We need one of those boxes that gets 2 autos. We need one of those boxes that has 2 autos. Bo Bichette, Justin Robelski for the Dodgers. Jamison Tyen, and Bryce Teodosio. There are 2 Max Muncies in baseball, neither related. Yep, one for the A's and one for the Dodgers, I believe. We have gold in here. RGL doesn't know it, but he owes my company hundreds of thousands of dollars in lost revenue to me watching it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Jesse Winker. Luis Castillo. Shota. Gonna be for the Cubbies. And for the New York Yankees. Garrett Cole to 50. 4 of 50 on the Cole. Hey. Watch my videos on your own time. Not on company time. It's funny. Easy to lose money. Oh, man. Did Powerball? You guys are going to have to keep me updated if anybody won Powerball throughout the course of the night. I precede Troy Tulowitzki. Do I remember Troy? Of course I remember Troy Tulowitzki. Do you not know Troy Tulowitzki? Brooks Baldwin? JJ doesn't play till Monday. That's okay. Got you. Got you. I didn't know what the Monday night game was. Gavin Sheets and Billy Cook on the rookie. All right, 3 packs left. One should have at least one auto. Boss makes $1, I make a dime, so I watch RGL on company time. I love it. There's another Luis Angel Acuna auto or rookie for the Mets. Go to Nick. Benintendi. RGL, if I win the Powerball, can I hire you as my personal breaker? Yes, absolutely. Our auto's a good one. It's 188 of 199. Ben Rice. Going to Russell. There you go, Russell. I made you sweat it out till the end of the break. I got you, Russell. Ben Rice on the auto. And Lane Thomas. Congratulations, Russell. We'll get that one in a mag for you. If I win Powerball, I'm giving away a week's worth of spots. It's awesome.
Thank you, Billy.
Appreciate you, Billy. Only reason I show up for work is the free Wi-Fi to watch RGL. Oh, man. Thank you, was good. I appreciate that. Ben Rice to 199.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
There's math out there saying if you take the cash payout versus annuity, you are leaving $1 billion on the table. Listen. All that I know is if you have $400 million and you put it in the bank, you can live comfortably for the rest of your life. If I win, I'll sponsor a 24-hour stream. Sounds good. We have 2 packs left in this break. Congratulations, Russell. We have orange to 25. There's going to be Adam Mazur and Tyler Locklear. Brenton Doyle and orange to 25. It's a pirate. It's going to be Spencer Horowitz, 12 of 25 for Pittsburgh. Not the pirate we were looking for Davin, 25. If you win Powerball, you won't hear from me for a while, but I will be back. Oh, man. Just take the lump sum, stick half of it in the bank for interest to live off of, and then go wilding with the rest. And if you blow all that, hey, you're still good because you have the interest to... If you won Powerball was the first product I would buy 0203 or 0304 Exquisite. I would chase LeBron and I would buy 09-010 Topps basketball and chase the Curry Super. Because you're not ripping for the you're just ripping for the huge cards at that point. We got Matt Chapman, David Festa, Ronel Blanco, and Matt Strom to wrap up the break. Pretty solid break. I don't need Jordan rookies. I just want to chase a LeBron Exquisite, and then I want to chase the Curry Super. Curry Super has not been hit yet. Take a look at our hits in this one. We had some one-touches. It was pretty decent. Just buy the cards straight up. You can't buy the cards if they haven't been pulled yet. I'd rip some OG Pokemon, too. I'd rip some first edition Pokemon. I would rip some Legendary Collection. I would rip some Dark Explorers, some Next Destinies. I'd rip OG Pokemon, too. 1952 Topps, if there's any left out there. That would be thrilling. That would be thrilling to rip some old stuff, some really old stuff. I don't need to rip 86 Fleer, though. I've seen enough of it ripped. No 89 Upper Deck, either. Neo Genesis Pokemon, yes, that would be awesome. What would be the most expensive box you could get? That's a great question. Probably... Is it Exquisite? Is it 0304 Exquisite?
Yeah, pretty sure.
It's probably 0304 Exquisite. Ben Rice to 199. Mookie Betts to 25. Or it might be that old, the Wayne Gretzky hockey case they found. Isn't there a 51? There's a box of 51 Bowman somewhere, too. A sealed box of 51 Bowman sold for like 3.6, I think. Something like that. Kurtz on the green to 99. Cam Smith to 150. Luka Black rookie. Yes, the Luka Black is still out there, too. Yep. Edgar Martinez to 50. And then the Ronald Acuna oil spill. And that is going to do it for your break.